My name is Dr. Paul Savage. I've been an integrative and anti-aging doctor for over 20 years, having built over 100 centers and then having built software for the industry empowered to practice. I've also had my own practice in Chicago now for over 20 years. I've been able to advance in my things that I've been able to offer in the office, from stem cell therapy and hormones and pellets and nutrition and IV nutrition to now with the opportunity of this new technology for GAINSWave. Because I deal with people's optimizing their health, making sure that the guys are at their peak performance and that they have long and happy lives. A significant number of the guys come in and the issue that they present with is erectile dysfunction. That is either their initial presentation or within the history that we do when we do our comprehensive evaluation. Until this moment with GAINSWave, we've not had a reasonable, effective, non-surgical, non-medical way to treat this erectile dysfunction. I've been extremely interested in the literature that I've read about the GAINSWave, the Shockwave device. I've been blown away by the testimonials that I've seen and that I've actually heard live. So when I was able to have the opportunity to come down to one of the very first training sessions here at GAINSWave, I was so pleased with the whole day. It was concise. Within a day, you're learning the anatomy, you're learning all the chemistry, all the medical information. You're actually getting hands-on training with the professional who's developed this technique and perfected this technique. You get to talk to clients who have this technique. You get unsolicited. One of the best part was I was able to talk to a client and ask him how did he find this and what did he think about his treatment. He was like, "This stuff's amazing." I mean, he told me unsolicited. That was. And it's great seeing these things online. It's great seeing hearing these testimonials. But when you actually have a client that is unsolicited, that tells you how awesome he did after his first treatment, that absolutely sealed the deal for me. Being able to also not only have the medical part and the hands-on techniques of how to do these things, including the P-shot, which I thought was fantastic, to be able to sit with the business people and talk about how important it is to be able to build your business logically, how important it is to be able to know how to market and how to sell, and pointing out to the doctors, as I've done many of the centers I built, how important it is to make sure the patient contact and the flow is correct. It's not just the marketing, but it's the management of the patient so that you actually can cash in on this revenue, because at the end of the day, if you don't make money being a doctor, you can't be a doctor. So I recommend this to everyone who's in the anti-aging and integrative field because it is a wonderful therapy that's highly effective, that's non-invasive, that's non-medical, that's profitable, easy to use, and manageable by a personnel eventually in your office that's not used. So now you're leveraging yourself in a way that makes more money come into your office, and a profitability part that doesn't occupy your time to a great deal. So I'm very excited to be one of the GAINSWave providers. I was so excited to be participating in the GAINSWave that I actually sent out an Infusionsoft blast to my existing client base stating that we're going to offer this new therapy. And within 1 week, we had 12 people sign up for the GAINSWave, and I haven't even gotten the training yet. So by the time I come back next week, we're going to have them in the schedule so I can actually start showing my RN how to do this therapy. So I have everything today that I need to be able to start doing the GAINSWave procedure next week. And that is something that in the world of anti-aging medicine and integrative therapy isn't always possible, that you get the education, the device, the marketing, the patients, and then you can go back and start making money and treating patients in a very effective way.